Hello and welcome to another Bushwhacker review. Today we are going to be taking a look at something a little bit special. In honor of the Darlington Throwback weekend going on right now, I thought let's take a look at a Darlington Throwback car. Not only that, but also what it's based on. So today we're going to be taking a look at Jeb Burton's Estes Darlington Throwback from last year, and also Ward Burton's Caterpillar 22 that it is based on. So let's take a look at the boxes quick. Here you have the Jeb Burton box here. Typical red Darlington Raceway box you saw in the Kurt Busch review. Darlington Raceway, established 1950. There's your window box. See, they made 505 of these things, but all the stuff you've seen by now. And here is the Ward Burton box. It is a Team Caliber Owner Series diecast, so you got Ward Burton's autograph, if you can see that. Caterpillar, Bank, NASCAR Ward Burton, number 22, Bill Davis Racing, Owner's Bank, 124 scale, white box. Nice artwork from the car, Bill Davis Racing, 22, Ward Burton Caterpillar, product code, white. Same stuff on that side, and more stuff on the bottom. Let's get down to the car itself. We'll first take a look at the Jeb Burton car. It does come with a certificate of authenticity for the autograph, which sadly is in black, so you can barely see it. I really hate when they do that. But let's do a quick 360 of the car, as usual. This was only produced in 124 scale. There is no 164 scale of this car, which was definitely a shame. This would have been a cool car to have in 164 scale to have with... A lot of people probably have Ward Burton's Caterpillar car in 164 scale, so I'm sure a lot of people wanted to go with it, but I'm just glad this got made in one way, shape, or form. This is also the only Jeb Burton diecast to be produced up to this point, and still is. So this might be one of those unique diecasts, is like the only way to get a diecast for this driver. But let's get down to sponsors. You have the Estes E on the hood, Toyota Camry, number 23. Down the side you have 23 Estes, you got Zach, SEM, Trek, Star, Cool Shirt, a bunch of weird small sponsors. What did that say? Annis Trivia. It's another, I'm not sure what that white sponsor is. Safety Clean back there, you have Lipman on the C-post. On the B-post you just have a Toyota logo. You see this does have all the retro contingency sponsors right there, and the retro NASCAR logo on the A-post. This was produced late enough that it did have that, and has the retro Goodyear tires. On the back you have EstesExpress.com, Camry XSE 23, Rookie Stripes and Toyota. Not sure if it's accurate or not, but it just kind of curve, if you're noticing that. Like, you see the design curves down towards that Toyota logo, then curves back up and kind of flattens out. I'm not sure if that's accurate or if that's just a Lionel error. On the deck lid and the roof says Estes again. This is number 181. Got the same stuff down the other side, as usual. Under the hood, see that just says Toyota, let's go places. There's the Gold Series engine detail. No roof flaps or trunk because of that. There's the underside of the car, if you would like to see it. And now let's push that aside for a second and get down to what it's based on, as I almost knock over the camera. Here is Ward Burton's Caterpillar Owner Series Bank. So here's a quick 360 of this car, as you would come to expect by now. I'm not usually a fan of banks, but this one is just a well enough hidden bank that I don't mind it. Team Caliber did a much better job than having like all black windows or a big huge coin slot in the back window. Let's get down to the sponsors. See, this one's also autographed. You see Cat, Dodge RT, Dodge, Bill Davis Racing right down there. Down the side you have Caterpillar, Hobos, Cat and Polaris, and Bosch on the C-post. No Winston Cup logo on this car. On the back you have Polaris ATVs, Cat 22, Dodge RT, Cat Financial on the deck lid. Got the same stuff down the other side as usual. Take a look under the hood. See, it actually still has tethers and stuff too. There's the engine detail if you would like to see it. Take a look under the deck lid. There's your bank slot. But see, that's nicely hidden. Like, you're not going to notice that unless you open up this car. If you have it in a display case like this, you would not be noticing that it is a bank. That's how you do a bank. Lionel, Action, whoever was the last person to do banks. This way it's nicely hidden. It's in a part where you just see the fuel cell anyway. It's not really important, so it doesn't really affect anything. See, the roof flaps do open if they want to open. There's the underside of the car if you would like to see it. There's a little slot to open the bank if you wanted to. Don't know if this came with a key or not. See, this is number 505. This also did come with this card that, you know, certifies that this is one of 756 pieces. It says Hot Wheels Racing too. But this is a Team Caliber car, not a Hot Wheels car. So now let's get down to what everyone wanted, the comparison between the Throwback and the original. As you can see, they did a fantastic job of capturing the look of this car. There were versions of this car that did kind of curve in like this, so if you're looking at that and saying, why is this one like slanted and this one's curved, this is kind of accurate to how it raced a few different times. This is a little more inaccurate. It kind of went around the edges of the hood. As you can see, the curves right there. That was where the curves came from. So that is accurate to the real car. This is just, you know, probably before they did that. But you can see they even got the number font and everything. Just a fantastically made Throwback. And it was definitely cool, you know, have father like son. I always loved this cat car growing up, so it definitely is cool to have it come back like this with Ward Burton's son. I wasn't even expecting this to get produced in die-cast form. That's what kind of sucked. I was like, oh, it's Jeb Burton, it's a small team, it's not going to get made. They offered it, and I was like, well, it's probably just going to get DNP because it didn't meet MLQ, but luckily it actually got made. And now you can have a nice, fantastic set of the two. I plan to do this type of video for any of the other ones that I have the Throwback and the original, so stay tuned for that. But thought I might as well do this one for this year's Darlington Throwback Weekend that's going on right now. Bunch of great paint schemes this year. We've already taken a look at one in die-cast form, and I plan to get plenty more. This car is getting a little bit harder to find. There's also a promo piece out that has red wheels, and it's like in a Bosch box or something. So I guess be on the lookout for that. If you want it. This is accurate. It had black rims and erased, so I'm not really sure where that one came from or anything about that one. Ward Burton's cars have gotten a little bit harder to find. This is a bank, so it might be a little easier to find, but Ward Burton's cat cars do disappear a little bit. But I think that's pretty much all there's to say. This has been a review of Jeb Burton's Estes Darlington Throwback and Ward Burton's Caterpillar Dodge. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.